Korn. A very nice band. Oh, hi. Happy Easter. Just sandwich with some shrimp on. Horse things. Very good. I'm just going to finish this and then we'll talk about the subject. Just you can spy the couch, okay? See you later.
Y'all want a single say fuck that.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's another subject video, and actually I was thinking a lot about what I could talk about, and maybe I have got some subjects from you guys, but then I have got it because I wanted to speak about this instead. And it's about, you can see it in the title, it's about new metal, and a little bit about what I think about it, what I like about it, what I hate about it, if I hate it or if I like it, we'll see. And then I'm going to talk about what new metal is for me, and because many people have different tastes and different opinions about what new metal is, and that is what I want to talk about. So stay tuned. Yeah, it's a very good t-shirt for talking about new metal, I know. Well, anyway, new metal for me is the classic band Korn and Cold Chamber, Slipknot, and that kind of music with a lot of distortion in the guitar, that fucked up voice, and a little bit about that rap melody in the song, and sometimes a DJ and sometimes a keyboard, and all that things that were in the 90s and beginning of the 21st century. But actually I really like new metal, and I know that many people dislike new metal because they think it's not true, it's not good. They are just hip-hop members who want to be a part of the metal scene, and they exploit it too much, so that thing, but I don't care if a band uses rap in the vocal. You see at my favorite band, Disturbed, they are also called new metal, but I don't see why they are called new metal. They doesn't sound like Korn or Slipknot or Cold Chamber. They have a much heavier sound with not that much distortion in the guitars, and yeah, David Draymond sings a little bit like a rapper sometimes, but it's more into at least on the new album, Asylum, it sounds more like something from an 80s heavy metal album. But if you check out The Sickness, their first album, it sounds more like Korn than, let's say, Judas Priest. But anyway, I like a lot of bands that are called new metal, even if I don't understand why they are called new metal. I have written a little list about some bands that I actually like, so at least some songs at least. Let's see here, Disturbed is of course my favorite, and then Korn I like. I have a CD with them, and I like the song Blind, and the cover on Another Brick in the Wall, Coming Undone, Evolution, very great songs. Cold Chamber, a very nice band as well. The singer Des Fafara is now singing Devil Driver, and I really liked the live performances. You can check out them on YouTube, and you can see what I mean. And Slipknot, of course, I don't really understand why they're called new metal. Now you may become a little bit like, what the fuck, not new metal, they are fucking, you know, that are you. But for me, Slipknot is half and half, you know, it's both new metal and it's also some kind of grindcore or anything. It's a big mix, you know. If you compare Korn and Slipknot with each other, Korn was the like inventor of new metal, and if you compare the Korn sound, like you know, with that very distorted guitar and very heavy and Jonathan's vocals, and if you compare that to Slipknot, let's say People Equal Shit or Suffocation, no, Surface, I mean, sorry, Hayless, Sick, I don't really see the big connection about them, if you know what I mean. Maybe because they have distorted guitars as well. Maybe chorus vocals are like, a little bit like Jonathan's as well in some parts. But I don't really see that Slipknot and Korn are like the same kind of genre. It's maybe it, maybe not. I don't know. I really think that Slipknot is a unique band with a very unique sound. So I cannot really call them new metal like that. I would call them Slipknot metal. And that are the bands which have you know, the most recognizable sounds, you know, in new metal. But also there are a lot of bands that are called new metal, which I actually have no idea why they're called new metal, because it sounds more like alternative metal. We have bands like Unloco, for example, have been called new metal as well, but yeah, they have a lot of distortion in their song Bruises, you know, if you remember that from the Matrix movie, or maybe from another cool movie, or maybe Streets of LA, the game, you know. It has a lot of distorted sound in it, but it doesn't have that rap music in the vocals, you know. So I cannot really call it new metal. Another band that actually have some rap in it, it's Godsmack. They have made a song called I Stand Alone. It's from the movie Scorpion King. I have no idea if you've ever seen it, or the Mummy movies or something, you know. But this band is actually pretty cool. I really do only like one song of them, actually, and it's that song, and oh yeah, it's another song as well, I Fucking Hate You, I think it's called. But I cannot really understand why it's called new metal. I call it alternative metal, because it doesn't really sound like Korn or anything. And then we have another band called El Nino. It's some kind of heavy metal together with Latin influences in the music, and I really like that band. It's really nice that they have invented something that they call Latina metal, and you really understand why. When you hear the music, you really feel that really cool music. Like if you listen to Roots from Sepultura, you really see that different. And Sepultura, you know, they are not new metal. Very good with Coke. Anyway, also when I want to talk about El Nino, I can also talk about Skin Dread. I don't know if you know Skindred, they're kind of new, and not new. They are new in as in form, you know. Fuck that. Anyway, they are obviously a little bit similar with Linio because they have influenced by another kind of music genre under the metal, and it's called reggae. You know, Bob Marley and Damien and Inner Circle, you know. But I think it's really cool. One of my favorite songs nowadays, it's called Nobody, and it's by Skindred. So I think that you can check out that song after you have seen this video, and you can just bang your head together with me and sing Nobody gives out alive. It's fucking great. I think I'm getting high right now. Oh, anyway, when we talk about new metal as well, I really want to talk about the both L bands, as I call them, Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park. Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park! Man, you know, I must really say stop now. I could shut up when you said Slipknot and all that thing, but Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit are not metal at all. Not metal, so please can you shut up, please. Leave that fucking shit alone. I want metal. Metal! Yeah, but you know, I really have to talk about it, so because people are actually calling them new metal. And the reason for that is that they are not just using they are not using you know, all that rap thing. They also have some heavy music as well. For an example, take is it called Take a Look Around? You know that song with Limp Bizkit, I don't know. Let's take another example, Rolling with Limp Bizkit. They actually have some very heavy sound and you know, and also a little bit of new metal vocal with that roll, you know, that kind of I cannot do that vocal right now, so and well, I can admit that Limp Bizkit is not like the most metal new metal band, you know, because they really have that rap vocal in extreme, you know. They are actually hip hop, you know, with metal disguise, you know. But on the other hand, Linkin Park is new metal because they have a DJ and they have a little bit of that rappy thing, you know, and they have a lot of silly songs, you know. Not silly, you know, but it's hard for me to talk about it because I actually don't know how to say it in English, but they have a lot of those songs like Crawling and what I've Done and In the End, you know, that kind of emotional, sentimental lyrics, you know. But on the other hand, they have very heavy songs like One Step Closer, Giving Up, Paper Cut, I think is also a heavy song. And I actually am a fan of Linkin Park, so yeah, go around, hate me if you want to, I don't care, you know. I have a Tame t-shirt and say I am a Linkin Park fan, you know. How fucked up is that? But yeah, I actually like Linkin Park. I am a fan of them. I don't own any album of them yet, but I am thinking about buying Hybrid Theory, the album, because I like the old time of Linkin Park. The new sound like of Our Sons, I think it's called, the album. I don't really like that. I have listened to it and nah, just one song I think. But you know, if you are a fan of a band like, let's say, Slipknot and Linkin Park, one of the bands which actually true metalheads, like him over there, actually say that if you listen to that, you're not a real metalhead, and you're worthless, and you are stupid, and you're fucking disguised, and you're fucking disgusting, you know, and you have nothing to do with metal, you're a poser, blah 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 blah. You know, they can keep on forever with talking about how bad it is and all that shit. But for me, as I have told you in my several other videos before, I am actually an omnivore. I devour every kind of metal and music, even outside of metal. I like reggae and hip-hop as well. I'm a big fan of Immortal Technique and reggae. I really like sound of reggae as well. So I can actually listen to new metal. And Slipknot actually have some, it's not really like bad or anything. I like Slipknot. I have a CD with them. I think it's the first one. I don't know. And I like that one. Linkin Park as well. Thinking of buying it because I like the old sound, and I like the lyrics of them as well. And I don't really care if who's listening to it and anything. It's just music, you know. It's all about good taste in music, and if you don't share the taste with me, I don't care. You have your taste, I have my taste. Let's see here. I have a few more bands to talk about. Yeah, I have two more bands, and it's POD. I actually don't know them that well. I have heard one song, and people are calling them new metal as well. But as I said about Godsmack, I don't know really if you can call it new metal. I rather call it alternative. But another band which I really want to talk about is System of a Down. You know, everyone knows about System of a Down. The crazy motherfuckers who in one song sing about how big their cocks are, and in another one they are very political, extreme. Why do they always send the poor, you know? But I am a big fan of System of a Down as well. I own almost all their albums. I think I own is Mesmerize. And people are calling them new metal as well. All this calling them things, you know. On Wikipedia, I think it says new metal, alternative and experimental. So I rather call them experimental because they have a lot of influences from a lot of genres. It's both heavy metal, new metal, thrash metal, death metal, reggae, hip hop, pop, punk, Armenian folk music, a lot of war themes, a lot of crazy themes, don't eat the fish, you know. It's a really nice band, and I like Serge Tankian's vocal, and Darren Lacken is a very great guitar player, and they have a very cool look. Like, I have a really cool poster. I don't know if you can see it. It's here. I got it from a new Metal Hammer magazine. There. So yeah, I can actually don't call them new metal at all, because yeah, sometimes they have that rap music as well, but on the other hand they mix that rap together with, let's say, heavy metal and death metal, thrash metal, black metal, it goes like a big fucking maze, you know. It's like this, you know. If new metal is like this, System of a Down is like this. So that is my opinions about different new metal bands and what is called new metal bands. If you're wondering why I haven't mentioned In Flames yet, it's because I really don't want to say that In Flames is new metal. It's melodic death metal, you know. Splash metal rock, you know. And why did I say that? Because I have actually read that someone actually called them new metal because they entered some kind of... they went on a tour with Slipknot, and of course only new metal bands go on tour with Slipknot. Like Slayer, for example, very new metal, and also In Flames has been called emo because they are signed by a record company which also signed the Deftones, I think. And yeah, In Flames as emo, like those kids today are stupid. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you could actually tell me your opinions about new metal, and you can also tell me if there are some other new metal bands that you like that I haven't heard, or maybe you want to share an opinion about Slipknot or Linkin Park. You know, make a little discussion, you know. And don't nag on each other down below, because I don't really want a million comments down there with just two guys nagging on each other like, you're gay, no, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. And that is just, you can take it on your own, you know. And yeah, I don't know if there are anything more to say. I'm going to play some guitar here with my father now, and then maybe go out and have a little air. It's a very nice weather now. It's almost summer. I really like it. It's I have waited for this summertime the entire winter. I'm a summertime guy. And what can I say more? My own band, by the way, Minister Lightning, has recorded 2 songs now. It's an intro and some kind of type of negative influenced song. I'm not going to upload that one because it it really sucks, you know. No drums, just the keyboard, and it's fucked up, you know. So I will not upload that one, though I'm going to make a cover, and yeah, I can show you it. Can you guess what song this is? Just write a comment and have a wild guess. Stay true to new metal. I'm just kidding. Stay true to heavy metal in the night, and see you in the next video.